Welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Diana. Today we are talking about Jehovah Sabaoth. Today we are looking at the name of God that means Lord of Hosts. It's this Hebrew word, Jehovah Sabaoth. And one person wrote about it and said, I quote, "This name of God, it denotes the universal sovereignty of God over every army, both spiritual and earthly. The Lord of hosts is the King of all heaven and earth," end quote. Isn't that incredible to think about God as the King of all, over everything in heaven and earth, over all the armies, all the hosts? Well, here are a few places in Scripture where this specific Hebrew name for God is used. The first one is in Psalm 84:3. Let me read it to you. In Psalm 84:3, it says, "Even the sparrow has found a home, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may have her young, a place near the altar, O Lord Almighty, my King and my God." Isn't that interesting? The God over all the hosts, over all the angel armies, yet this verse is saying even the sparrows can find a nest next to the God who is so powerful and so mighty. I love that imagery that we can set up camp next to God and near God, even though he's the God of all. Check out this next one. It's in Psalm 24, verse 10. It says, "Who is this King of glory? The Lord Almighty, he is the King of glory." Who is this King of glory? The Lord of hosts, he is the King of glory. It's saying God is so worthy of glory. The God over all armies on earth and in heaven is worthy of glory. And finally, check this out in Isaiah 6, verse 5. There's another kind of use for this name, and it's this classic passage where Isaiah is going to have an encounter with God, and he's going to say, "God, here I am, send me." Yet in verse 6, Isaiah sees God, the Lord of hosts, or the Lord of angel armies. Take a listen at what his response is in verse 5. He says this, he says, "Woe to me, I cried. I am ruined, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips, and my eyes have seen the King, the Lord Almighty." You see, Isaiah recognizes the glory, the goodness, and the power of God here. God is the King who is rightly in charge. He is worthy of honor and glory, and he tends to the needs in his kingdom, and he's powerful. Well, check out what happens after Isaiah recognizes the purity, the power, and the glory of God. Then one of the seraphs flew to me with a live coal in his hands, which he had taken with tongs from the altar. With it, he touched my mouth and said, "See, this has touched your lips. The guilt is taken away. Your sin is atoned for." Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send, and who shall go for us?" And I said, "Here I am, send me," Isaiah said. God said, "Go and tell the people." Did you catch that? Even here, when Isaiah recognized the power of God's character, God made a way. He purified Isaiah and brought him into right standing and full relationship. Then Isaiah was invited to participate in the mission of God. Today, let's let this name, Lord of Hosts, remind us that God is holy, he's powerful, he's good, he's worthy of glory. He is a good and powerful King over all.